war out there. Neither side giving in. Both want to advance to the next round. It's the Eastern Conference Playoff Game 6. Right here on 2K Sports. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. A quick check now for starting five for both teams. It's a win or stay home as they look to keep their raucous crowd to help propel them to a final Game 7 on enemy ground.
And despite being in the hole 3-2, I think they've got plenty of reasons to feel positive coming into this game. And you know, this building, of course, is going to be charged up. They want to see their home team force a seventh game.
I tell you, it is a fantastic atmosphere here. All signs do point to a Game 7, but that's if they keep their composure. They can't get overhyped in front of these fans, and they can't get caught up looking ahead to a seventh game. They've got to be in the here and now and get this one.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I briefly spoke with the home team's head coach. I asked him if he thinks they'll be able to muster the energy and effort it takes to win 2 straight elimination games. He said, sure, but we're not going to win 2 games at once. We can't think about Game 7 yet. We have to win this one first. Pretty smart advice, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Number 6 gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Misses the baby hook.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. For 3, and the basket good. 6 points for him.
Oh, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Fires the 3, gets the bucket.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Number 4. No good with the wing jumper.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Missed inside.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
The basket counts and 1. Will go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. Gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Number 6. Second shot opportunity. Can't capitalize inside.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
And that one's good.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, he's a physical player, Kevin. He's got that strong frame, and he uses it to full advantage.
Yeah, matching up with him, you better get ready for impact. High collision impact. His bruising style of play, not for the faint of heart.
Gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them.
I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
With the break in the action, let's see who are the league's best shooting teams during the regular season.
You know, this team had excellent numbers during the regular season, and I would not be surprised to see them heating up here in the postseason as well. They had a nice rhythm going as the regular season came to a close.
There's a good screen. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Five to shoot. Gets it to go.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
1:32 left to play here in the first. Here's the three. That's good. He has 6.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Number 14. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Well done finishing that one off.
Gone 3 or 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Number 14. Number 4. Slams it back in.
Gav, he came out of nowhere to slam that one back in.
Well, that's making him pay for letting him get his hands on that rebound.
Yeah, is it ever, Kevin?
Number 7. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Goes up on the high post. No up. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The away. And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
Number 15. Nailed from three-point land.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
And another foul would get him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
The visitors on defense. Pocket 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Number 10. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. This is his second trip to the line in this one. He's off on the first. And he misses the second one as well, so he was 0 for 2 that time. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. He has 5.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
Number 14. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And the shot is good.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've steadied themselves a little bit, trying to close this gap.
Number 9. Another shot, and the layup is good.
Well, they've really cranked up the intensity, tracking down those loose caroms, stacking up second chance buckets in a big pile.
And those hustle points, Clark, I mean, that's just another reason why they've got the lead here.
Number 14, count it from 12. He's got 7.
After digging themselves that hole in the first quarter, this club is starting to shoot the ball much better now.
Yeah, you know, sometimes it takes a little while to work out the knots. I mean, they're starting to put it together. Little man's got some major bounce, Kev. He can throw it down on guys twice his size.
Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Number 4. And a foul on the shot. They'll go to the strike for 2. First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Baseline jumper. And the shot no good, a bit short. Gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Teardrop shot. That's good. 6 points for him.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Snatched away. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his team's play over the course of this run. And, you know, thus the timeout. You got to talk things over, try to get back into the game.
Something has to change for them as they haven't looked good at all during this run. So a timeout is appropriate here.
Gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 6.
Well, that's the easiest opportunity an offense can get off a steal.
Exactly. No defense for that.
Number 4. Soft touch off the glass.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
On the clock. Number 5. And blocked. Here's the break. He lobs it up. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. I can feel that. Sending a message.
Yes, sir. A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play. Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there, and now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Now let's take this chance to break out the list of the NBA's top free throw shooting teams in the regular season.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, when you have numbers like this from the line, your coach is not only satisfied, but he's confident. Sure, there are some guys whose numbers help offset the weaker shooters, but overall, this has been a solid team from the line.
Number 14 comes up empty from 19 feet out.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that. So hard not to go for it when you see a chance for an alley-oop like there was there.
I know he wishes he had.
Comes up empty down low.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
To stop the run. Cannot hit.
You know, even though he's bite-sized compared to the big man on the floor, he's done some really tall work on the board. Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
Floats one. With the tip. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Nice tip there. He just seems to have a sense of where the ball's going to end up.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
No good. You got to love it. I mean, this kid battles just as hard on the inside as he does on the perimeter.
Gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Number 4. The layup off target. Number 7. And no good trying to get that one. That'll do it for the first half. The away team leading by 8.
Now, presented by Sprint.
What unbelievable postseason action we've got going on so far. This is 2K Sports as we get deeper into round 1 of the playoffs. Some good basketball for the away team. They're just 1 win away from advancing, and they want to see that win happen today. And the home club still hanging in there.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Well, we've got him on the left side of the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Number 4. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one. You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Defensive foul. Second personal foul. First team foul. Six to shoot. Number 11. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Lets it go from deep. And yes, sir, that one drops. He's got 5.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
They set the screen. Number 6. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
The visitors with the ball. They come into this one after winning on Tuesday.
Yeah, guys, it was just their night. It seemed like they hit every shot they looked at.
Absolutely. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players eventually just infected everybody.
Gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Number 4. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yeah, well deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass.
Gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Off with the layup.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
And the shot is good.
Yeah, beautiful drive there, going right around the bigger man.
Got a piece of it. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Yeah, not a good idea throwing the ball down the court that far.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Number 7. The shot misses. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turnover.
He's got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
Gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Number 10. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
Looking at the stats, he's gone 2 of 5 at the free throw line tonight. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Six on the shot clock. Number 10. Good on the shot. The visitors with the ball with a 9-point lead. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Free throw, no good. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Number 15 can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Number 11. Oh, that's blocked. 1:41 left here in the third quarter. That drops.
Guys, that time you went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And it's good. 11 points in the game. We've got 1:23 left in the third. They set the pick. Number 10. And he drops it in from the low post.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Number 11. There's the steal.
I'd like to see them go 2 for 1 here.
I would too. They need to make this a quick possession and a fruitful one too.
Number 10. Number 11. Misses from short range.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Number 11. And he banks in the layup. 20 points for him. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Yeah, and as many times as you see it, Clark, you never like to see a player have to come out of the game with an injury.
Especially when it's your own teammate. But the other guys just have to step up in the meantime to make up for his absence. Next guy up is what we say.
Number 4. But they get it back. Number 6. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The away team. And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. Being a mediocre 41% in this one. Number 9. Banked in off the glass. Gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Hit his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. Number 6 gets the three-pointer to fall.
He's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if a defender's all over him, he just never seems to flinch. A great quality to have as a shooter.
And you know, Steve, he's as level-headed a player as there is. If there's ever been an occasion when he's gotten flustered, I can't recall it. I've not seen it.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Well, he's been pretty safe with the ball for the most part. In fact, that's his first turnover, guys.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for the visiting team had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Gone 2 of 3 shooting from deep here.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Number 10. Can't hit from in close. No good with the layup.
Excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
He's been the guy on the boards today, no question.
Steve, you're all over it. I mean, his numbers back it up. He's been working extremely hard out there.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
First free throw is good.
Well, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Number 4. There's the bucket. Good. Gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Shoots from the baseline. The putback, a follow-up flush.
That is a booming putback. Step aside, fellas.
They wanted nothing to do with him there.
At least not with the ball in his hands and the rim in sight.
Number 6. No good from outside.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, from the look on his face, he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, it sure looks that way. He's going to come out of the game right now and get that thing checked out.
So both teams changing it up here.
You know, even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line this half.
I think they've done a good job of making the most of their chances at the line, and they've got to keep it up to take the lead.
Gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. That free throw missing.
Kevin, his poor free throw shooting is really taking its toll. With all of those trips to the line, it's got to be tough.
And the second free throw, good. Gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter.
It's his fourth foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. It's tipped. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Number 4. Number 10. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Good strength there. Just barely off with that attempt.
I don't think you can fault him right there. A lot of contact on that one.
He misses the free throw. And he can't hit the second.
Kevin, it's obvious he's not a good free throw shooter. It's been borne out by what you've seen here. You know, they haven't had the best day inside, but they got one when it mattered most.
The shot is off. Gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Off target on the 15-footer.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
No good.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
Takes the three. Good.
Boy, his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
You know, Clark, you're right. They haven't had a strong day inside.
But, Kevin, sometimes it just comes down to making the right play at the right time.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the final quarter. Number 5. It's blocked.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
Took him no time at all on that one. 24 points for him.
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at him.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
And that one's good.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Number 11. It's good from long range.
And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Number 7. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make their losing margin a little more respectable.
Number 4. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now, thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
Number 6. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Expanding his range. No good.
And I think the work on the boards has been a big key for their success in this game, guys.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, it's been total control on the boards for them.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
That'll do it for now. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to the Eastern Conference quarterfinals here on 2K Sports. Now let's check out our Jordan player of the game.